to keep going. Wretched thing, pull yourself together. Moving in.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Here we go.
don't have permission to...
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. Tell me, what curiosities have you and your companions discovered within the walls of this esteemed emporium? I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Cassos' pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mistra knows you defied her gaze. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last. I see remaining optimistic is my duty, especially when I'm not the one being asked to do the seemingly impossible. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave, if you are willing. Trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
I see it, sweetie. Stand up. You're
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. Not scared, not yet. But she's shaken if she feels the need to intervene directly. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. After you.
Stories! Get them right here! The printing block has never been so hot!
Find all the remedy and alchemy ingredients you need at Bonecloak's Apothecary.
You can go! Others are today! Keep the ignorance away!
so pretty. I see it, sweetie. Stand up. You're slouching. bloody believe it. No more puzzles. A travesty.
What do you know about the absolute? Hey,
Armies marching on the city. What else is there to know?
Don't be smart.
Bone Cloak's apothecary.
Hop, hop.
Yes, love.
Not like that, you old goat.
Sorry.
Didn't anyone teach you to sweep towards the door? Need more business than this to keep the place afloat? Maybe if you didn't eat enough for 3, Balin, you glutton.
Sorry. Get it?
It's you. I never forget a face. Noble stock is why the customers came. We were out in our arses soon enough without it. Too bad my worthless fella couldn't get one simple thing right in his life. Oh, sure. Cultists on the loose, a murderer hacking people to bits, and big metal freaks stomping hither, thither, and yon. Couldn't be more delighted. He's wrecking my head as always. Makes himself useful with a broom from time to time at least. Go on then.
What else is there to know?
I have something to ask.
It's Bone Cloaks. I'm Balin. Hello. Nice to meet you. We sell all sorts of ingredients and goods.
Go on, Balin. Get on with it then.
The trader appears encouraged by your interest in this item.
Interviews, politics, gossip, all of it gets in that bloody noise mouth.
Sing a song of Baldur, who founded Baldur's Gate. Empire golden, built on trade, could not avert his fate. When 3 Doded assailed his fort, transformed he felt their thrive. Succumbed as thread from nether years, arose to conquer all. Now hope is gone, her or so it seems, but game's not over yet.
Poor Gale. But Mister is wrong about him. Perhaps he can yet prove that.
Mistra wants to meet Gale. Impressive. The only thing a god's ever offered me is a cold shoulder.
The odds are cast anew.
Ugh, that pointy-headed old fart talks too much. But he has also moved mountains, walked between plains, and dragged himself back from death a dozen times. If he still believes in Gale, the boy should not be overly concerned what his ladylove thinks. Goddess or no.
Poor Gale. I hope he knows that a goddess abandoning him needn't be the end. I know from experience.
If you're sure, fine.
Yes? As you...
I couldn't help overhearing what Elminster said to Gale. Not every day a god asks for a chat.
Hey, maybe I'm invited too. I can be the muscle.
Nature has been most kind to let me share in your heart. What do you need? Always. Was there something else you wanted, my heart? Wherever you need, I'll be right.
Hey! Watch your elders and learn.
Still breathing, despite everything.
How can I help? I regret many things in my life. Choosing to be here, intact and unexploded, is not one of them. For now, to have a few more days in your company, no. I wouldn't change a thing. I've often asked myself the same question, and never really found a satisfactory answer. You clearly see something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it. I take it as a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently.
So, Mistress requested a chat with Gale. Unusually polite for a god. I do hope it goes well. We've pissed off enough gods already.
Moving ahead. What's hiding here?
be on my way.
Don't be smart with me.
That's just it. The Steel Watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
For sure, Gortash didn't need to make this.
Afternoon. When I think about the poor refugees starving in Rivington, I could just weep. I believe I'll drown my tears in another brandy.
Vincent here is a wastrel and a scapegrace, but he does amuse me.
Now don't believe anything Kate over there tells you. She's an awful liar.
You want the who's who and the what's what? Speak to Karis. She's always got the best goss. None of it's been wrong yet.
Broadsheet's rather dull today.
Once Gortash appears on the
Juicy.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic, as though the weave itself were coursing beneath her stony skin.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Well? Are you composing a poem in your head or some such?
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. You have more faith in her than even I did. Understandable, though. And you have not loved her as deeply, or known the depths of her affections. When I pictured this moment, I thought I'd feel more in control. Yet, here I am, with palms sweatier than a bugbear's armpit. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. Mistra's forgiveness? If you want me to claim the crown of Carcer, she'll hardly be in a forgiving mood after that. I think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of 3 dragon ante. I'll let Mystra show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite Weave.
You can no more control the Karsite Weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
Great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on. As you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
Never wanted the easy path.
So many
There she stands.
The old man.
Gale's right.
Go on then, Gale. We'll be here waiting for you when you're finished.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mistra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Thankfully not. Though she's not been averse to demanding the odd human sacrifice in recent days, has she? When I pictured this moment, I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. You're kind to say so, but this is hardly my first time in Mistra's presence. It's more the matter of what I'm going to... During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. You'd make a fine three-dragon anti-player, you know? I think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of three-dragon ante. I'll let Mistress show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Gale of...
As to you.
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute. The crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover. My chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite Weave.
You can no more control the Karsite Weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
Great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on, as you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
The Karsite Weave. I had no idea. Do you realize what this means? The orb is no stray piece of ordinary magic. It is something entirely different. The nascent form of a new, divine power. Of course, I couldn't control it. I was mortal. But once I reforge the crown, the power of a god will be mine to command. The orb will answer to me. Slim to none, I hope. Mistra has no right to prevent another ascending to the Pantheon. Only Ao can decide that. Let me assure you, Karsite Weave has no more inherent evil to it than a child in the womb, or an axe half-forged on the blacksmith's anvil. It is a tool, ready to be shaped by its wielder, by me. And you know me to be someone of reasonably sound moral judgment, don't you? But they didn't. I always thought it was a miracle that I survived, but I'm starting to wonder if there was more to it. What if it chose me? I don't think you're quite seeing what I'm seeing. Think about it. The crown of Karsus, the Netherstones, the Karsite weave. No more than a tadpole's breadth from being reunited. This is my chance to get back everything that was taken from me. Everything Mystra denied me. And once I have it, I can forge a better world. Be a better god. I want you to help me. Well then, what more is there to discuss? All we need to do is stay focused on the task at hand. Defeating that Elder Brain. After that, you can leave the rest to me. What's on your mind?
Far from me to judge Gale for playing coy with Mystra. But I will not be cleaning up whatever mess she makes of him for it.
Wow. So that was Mystra. Pretty spectacular stuff. But I think Gale was right not to agree to do her bidding, no questions asked. I respect the gods, but they don't always understand what they're asking of us. Maybe immortality makes it hard to know what it's like to be one of us piggies. Proud of Gale, though. It takes some man to hold his own in front of the divine.
Baldur's Gate. Hear this hunt.
Darling? Go on. If you're happy, I'm happy. Couldn't have said it better myself.
So may
Always at your side.
Mystra has forsaken Gale entirely. A crushing blow. But he is strong enough to persevere, I think.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How are you holding up?
All's well, I hope? Aside from the obvious.
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from. And what lies at the end of that path. I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it. It's been known to happen. More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with those illithid powers before. What makes you think I'd want to jump into an even deeper hole? You know what that offer truly entails, don't you? Become half a Mind Flayer, lose half of yourself. I don't want that.
Yes?
I need a moment for the two of us.
This crown seems too powerful and dangerous an object for mere mortals to possess. Too dangerous even for Mystra. But I would sooner trust it with a god than with Gale.
Mystra has forsaken Gale entirely. A crushing blow. But he is strong enough to persevere, I think.
Time to press ahead.
Come for a chat?
So, Gale's hedging his bets with Mystra? I can't say I blame him. Who'd want to hold a power like the crown of Karsus in their hands just to hand it to someone else? I know what my decision would be, but we're all different, of course.
Darling? Really?
Yes?
What's on your mind?
Can't give up now. At the ready.
Shall we?
Never a dull moment. How much further can I go?
left.
Mistra has a shrine within the city, located in the Storm Shore Tabernacle, if my memory serves me.
Do whatever you need to. But I shan't be paying my respects to any of the gods on show. Oh, I tried them all. None of them answered.
I like your look. You've seen battle, shed some blood. Could show these softies here how it's done.
Very well. The thugs are getting bolder. My husband's been mugged twice this month, if you can believe it. You be safe out there. Can't trust it.
If you're here to report something, don't bother. The Fist don't give a damn.
We serve Lord Gortash, and
Distract the gauntlet, will ya? I think she's set on killing me.
I am never.
About time. The Manip assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago, and hold it. You're not the builder, which means I've got no use for you. Hooligans at the Mermaid have been using my shutters for target practice, and that's not the half of it. I've had to replace the same window 3 times now, not to mention the mess they've made of my front door. Now either you learn to fix my broken shutters, or you wag your tongue elsewhere.
Looking for who?
Daughter! How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me, why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days? My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless Fist said she had a lead, but she must have been sucking Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was... taken from a tavern?
You catch the barest tendrils of magic coiled around the flaming fist.
Yes, the blushing mermaid down by the docks I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Someone or something has tampered with her memory.
What were we discussing?
What's happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
Nonsense, I'm fine. Madam, tell me why you're... here, and I will assist.
God, you're right. Something's wrong with her. Can you help me? I've no family, and Vanra's father isn't around. The Flaming Fist was my last resort. I'm so afraid. I'm so tired.
I've been looking night and day everywhere I could. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks. Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaid, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful. No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. I was sober, though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one. Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
Blaise Portier is perfectly fine. She's simply under tremendous pressure. There's nothing to worry about.
I apologize for the hassle that woman caused. Such time wasters and troublemakers are a plague on the Flaming Fist.
Even guards no upper.
That might be worth a look.
Call and I answer. Onward.
Lost in thought.
I've got a long road ahead. Is that blood? No, never mind. At least things have stayed interesting.
Need something?
With haste.
The work is never done. Sir, yes, sir.
No one stopped me yet. Can't slow down.
Yes? You're sure?
Almost pleasant traveling with couple. My faith protects me.
Keep your distance, darling.
Still alive, so that's progress.
All right, what now? All's well, I hope. Aside, if you're sure, as you like.
Light on my feet. Thirst in my heart.
Nature has been most kind. Then you...
Looking ahead. What path lies before me? bet I can crack that open.
And soon, the cycle will reach it. We've got no choice. We have to do what he says.
Something's on my mind.
Listen and submit to the Mistress of Disease.
Oh, gods. Be spouting a load of crap. Don't waste your time.
Let's see what this does.
The Elf Song Tavern.
From the agonies we have. My lungs feel tight. Hello. Nice day for a walk.
When she gets to shut them up.
Candle Hallow's Tombstones. Candle Hallow's Tombstones.
You don't want none of this. Trust me.
It's not what it looks like. I promise.
How about this? Everything you've got on you, and I'll give you 3 ounces.
Twice what you just said.
I'm doing you a favor. You don't want it. Take those skills off my back.
This tombstone appears to be freshly carved. Friedrich Hume. His last connection with this realm severed. A fine selection of tongs. The one indispensable tool of the artisan's workshop, it seems. Tong, beloved Reynold, father, husband, duck breeder. Gone too soon.
something over there.
What to do? With a flick of the wrist.
The locked door has red text on it reading, "All are awaited, all are embraced. None shall escape." That phrase is bar list. This place has some connection to Orin and her cult of killers. You should learn more about them. Door with the red script remains locked. Door with the red script remains locked. It may open only to a password.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
When she gets to shut.
Then consider it yours, love.
Maybe I need more pockets. Seems like a good moment to talk.
The city is chock-a-block with bodies, thanks to these murders. I can barely keep up with all the orders.
I just want to bury my little girl in peace.
I understand. I will do what I can.
My mum's down there. I put a candle in the box with her. She never liked the dark.
That's curious.
I thought I was done for. Lady Luck, bless you. Sightseeing.
What do you think? I filched the wrong baldy and got myself buried for the trouble. Stone Lord, he calls himself. More like stone shite. A high and mighty type. Ahem. Oh, I've learned my ways and I'll never steal again. Happy? Look, I ain't got much in the way of thanks, but the stiff below has some fancy doodads. You're welcome to them.
Lily.
Scream. Do what you must in the tangles of grief. I will leave you for now, but I shall not be far. Death's blessings upon you. Death's blessings upon you. I am Mortark's sire, devotee of Kelenvor. To think a man lay buried beneath death's soil, it is an abomination of his will. You did well to free him.
It looks like I'll be making for next.
Can't slow down.
Trying to enjoy the festival. We weren't doing anything. We were just waiting for a friend.
So, were you doing nothing, or were you waiting for a friend? Which is it? Do you mind? I'm in the middle of an interrogation.
Don't look down your nose. It's got to be done. Followers of the Absolute are everywhere.
Those agents of the Absolute aren't gonna act themselves. Now leave me to do my job, eh?
Look, we weren't doing nothing, all right?
I suppose you think we are working for the Absolute too?
She's really going for them, isn't she? Quite impressive, really.
The printing block has never been so hot.
Something's on my mind.
Come get your copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. When the mouth speaks, the city shakes. All right there, Chief? Can I interest you in a copy of our fine broadsheet? Have a gander at that. Come. Balder's Mouth Gazette. A gazette a day. Keep seeing.
Calm down, Bison. You're louder than the fireworks.
Brighter! Louder! Bigger!
You in need of protection, friend? What am I saying? Everyone's in need of protection. Don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me. The way I see it, you've got the folk who invest in quality armor. And you've got the corpses who try to play it cheap.
Need something for defense? Or maybe offense? Either way, I've got what you need. All of my way.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Baldur's Gate, city of crime and chaos.
Comes to magical protection, I'd really spare no expense.
Flim's cobblers walk in a pauper, strut out a duke.
Ah, sir, you've chosen a special day to visit the family home of Archduke Enver Gortash. We're celebrating our dear son's magnificent achievement with a special run of leather-soled shoes. Help me! Dear gods, help me!
Your tadpole squirms. These people are infected with the parasite, but something is off. You search her mind, but the psionic forces that control her are different, split somehow. Your own consciousness slips into the gap.
Help me! Gods, help me! Enver's ruined my mind, he's taken my body! I should have slammed the door in his face, but I let him in and he rammed some kind of worm in our eyes. I'm here, but I can't speak. I can't act. I'm trapped.
said he wanted to make us powerless. Still bitter after all these years, but we did what was best for him, for all of us. We had debts, world-ending debts, trying to keep this cursed shop afloat. Dangerous lenders who said they'd bury us all if we didn't pay. Then a warlock offered us a pretty penny for Enver's service. He was a smart boy. Too smart. It was give him up, and all of us live, or refuse and die. What choice did we have? We got good coin for him. Closed our debts and all of us kept our lives. Enver included. You may disagree, Enver did, but we don't deserve this torment. You're the first person who's heard the real me in months. There has to be another way. I deserve to live again. I deserve my own life. There has to be. I can't live like this. I'm trapped. Trapped. Wait, wait!
Your tadpole lashes and recoils. The connection is broken.
Come again soon.
Be very welcome to Flim's Cobblers, humble family home of our Archduke Enver Gortash. He may not have followed in his old man's shoe steps, but Archduke's not so bad, is it?
Nothing. It's as though the inner workings of his mind have been wiped clean. You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
He's the image of me, isn't he? Always was a handsome devil. Goodness, what an accusation. You've got the wrong family. Enver's the light of our lives. He grew up right in these walls. First my apprentice, then savior of the city, and on to Archduke. Nothing untoward about it, I assure you. Finest leather in the...
Hello. A crooked touch.
I don't have any of those. Sorry. really spare no expense.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Can't I pace and think in peace? The cheek of you. You seen any gazetteers around? Need to see if the new edition's out yet.
At the ready. Time to press ahead.
I don't have any of those.
Warning. The property of the individual known as Old Garlow has been deemed unsafe for habitation under City Bylaw 42A. Do not enter.
Have faith.
Cledard salt can stop ag magic.
But it ain't now. Not when the whole city's in danger.
There'll always be an excuse. Anything to keep us in our place.
Careful! Careful! People don't bloody look where they're walking.
What now?
An intruder! These people are under my protection. I'll not let you harm them. Hearken to my words, wicked creature. Return to the pit of evil from whence you came.
I'll send your head back to your mistress, you wretched scum.
aside. An intruder. These people are under my protection. I'll not let you harm them. Hearken to my words, wicked creature. Return to the pit of evil from whence you came.
Don't listen. Who knows what spells it weaves around us? Quickly, cleric.
Helm, protector of all, grant me the power to ignite this creature's flesh and burn its bones to ash. Begone, monster. Your hag mother holds no power here. Wait! No hag spawn would speak like that. Forgive the paranoia. We're being hunted by a vile and wicked hag. We feared you, her minion. She's already hexed one of us, and any of us could be next. Really? You should join us then. You see, all of us here have fallen victim to a hag's vicious ways. But instead of succumbing to despair, we rose above it, thanks to Mayrina, our leader. Together, we've been helping others who've suffered at the claws of a hag. Only, Mayrina's been hexed by the very hag who now hunts us. You're the one that saved her. The one that ventured to the depths of Ethel's lair. I can hardly believe it. You look so... normal. By Helm, perhaps there is hope. If anyone can help Mayrina, it's you. She's upstairs. But be warned. She's not as you remember her.
Breathe deep and move.
Vigilant one, your humble cleric seeks the power to defend these innocents against the hag.
I need a quick word.
I'm glad you're here. I clearly lack the power to keep the hag and her hexes away from Mayrina. You are kind. But I serve Helm, and failing to keep this hex from Mayrina is unforgivable. In both his eyes and mine. The hag is evil incarnate. Helm, let's not fall to such
to me. The doll. The doll.
A hex like this would require a focus, a cursed object or idol.
The doll. Find the doll.
What's in here? What a strange-looking doll.
How delicious.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Let's move. An easy fix, hopefully.
You removed my hex. That's annoying. I wanted to play a little longer. Auntie likes her toys broken. She's not going to be happy I had to get my hands dirty. They want to hurt Auntie. They have the book. I will die before I let anyone touch a hair on her head. The others I will leave to rot in this house. But you, I will gift Auntie your corpse wrapped in your own intestines.
Time to kill.
me recite their demise.
Nothing important is ever easy. Don't waste a step.
Let's have some carnage. Outmaneuver them.
can't always be a gentleman. Battle of wits. Swords meet sorcery. Indeed.
Treacherous prick!
What now? Good idea, I think.
Imperium Beast!
past this.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Take your
Shall we cut and run?
I don't fancy their chances.
I won't give in. Time to push my luck again. Fall by my hand. Best be on my way.
Was a red cap. What if other people are too?
How are you feeling, Connor? Same as usual. That's good, I guess.
That lying, thieving, scaly little shit! Thanks for knifing the bastard.
That makes twice you've saved me. I'm starting to think you're my guardian angel. You too. I've come a long way since we last met. Decided I was sick and tired of feeling stupid, helpless. So I decided I wasn't going to be a victim anymore. This group is made of survivors. People like me who've been hurt by hags. I brought them together to fight back. We tracked a hag to the city, but lost her trail. Right after she snatched a little girl. Oh, I bloody hope not. I see her enough in my dreams. No, Ethel is dead, thanks to you. But this one is no less of a nightmare. The moment I started investigating the missing girl, I felt the hag's eye on me. Next thing, I was sprouting wool and bleating up a storm. That's her! And she vanished in the maid. That sounds like a lead. We'll do what we can to find the girl, but our chances are a lot higher with you on our side. Check the safe in the back. I've done my homework on hags since we last tangled with Ethel. Take whatever you need. I know it by heart anyway.
Find us.
I know, Connor, but just a little longer. Oh. Promise, just hang on. That's good, I guess.
How could I have missed the signs? Would go to such
I know,
lengths to
Connor,
find us.
but just a little longer. All right. The hag first, and then we'll find a way to fix you. I promise. So just hang on.
Keep us from the hag's gaze, vigilant one. I beg of you.
Careful, Connor. Stay close, all right?
Clegg can't panic. Bad things happen when Clegg panics.
How are you feeling, Connor? Same as usual. That's good, I guess.
To think the hag would go to such lengths to find us.
I know, Connor, but just a little longer, all right? The hag first, and then we'll find a way to fix you. I promise, so just hang on.
Keep us from the hag's gaze, Vigilant One. I beg of you.
The Dragonborn was a redcap. What if other people are too? The Dragonborn was Cled's friend. Why? Why would he hurt Lady Marina? But Lady Marina was kind to him. To us. Anyone who hurts Lady Marina is Cled's enemy. But anyone who helps her is Cled's friend. Thank you.
That's good, I guess.
Need something?
What word, my love? My mind still drifts to that dream I shared with you. For a better future for all those who need it. But that must wait. I remain yours, of course. Ready when you need me.
I know.
How can I help?
The hag first, and then we'll find a way to fix
Keep
you.
us. This is all my fault. Marina was hexed mere days after the Dragonborn joined us. Why didn't I see it? That's no excuse. I know what they're like. Yet still, I welcomed the Dragonborn with open arms. Marina was right about you. Thank you for saving her when I couldn't. Heaven forgive me. How could I have missed the signs?
Careful, Connor. Stay close. Come on.
Let's have a look.
To think the hag would go to such lengths to find us.
How are you feeling, Connor? Same as usual. That's good, I guess.
Keep us from the hag's gaze, vigilant one. I beg of you.
Connor, honey, don't wander off. Sorry, did it work? Is the hag dead? At the beginning, I saw a spark of the old Connor in his eyes. But recently, nothing. But I won't give up. I can't.
Forgive me. How could I have missed the signs?
I want to have a word.
Make the hag go away! Cled can't take any more red cups. Can't!
All right. The hag first. I promise.
Still me, even after everything.
Find us.
What a day.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap. What's that? Simple. Subtle steps.
Take your...
Still breathing, despite everything. Moving ahead.
How are you feeling, Connor?
So, Gortash's parents sold him to a warlock. Why does that sound so familiar? I've got no interest in empathizing with the fuck. But maybe what he did to me was some kind of mirror of what happened to him. When you get fucked up, you fuck up right back.
Just what I need.
What's on your mind? I'll be here.
All's well, I hope. Aside from all. There is work to do.
need to find a way forward.
I wasn't expecting it. If you're sure. Fine.
Let's talk. That... Let's talk.
Careful, I bind.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
Let's talk. Are you sure?
Yes? As you wish.
Should mind my step.
You sleep, but the wicked don't. Someone is here to disturb your rest.
Get the hells away from me!
Peace, brother. We're here to take you home.
The Master needs all 7 of us for the ceremony. Come with us and be reborn. We'll live again.
Master Cazador has known where Astarion was this entire time. He knew he would return. The rite. The Master needs him. He must attend.
Oh, I'm well aware of what the Master needs. But don't we deserve better?
Better? What do you mean, better?
After all these centuries of torment, I know what you all want. More than power. More than to walk in the sun. You want to see him dead. The rite of profane ascension will be mine. And he won't see a scrap of its glory. I am going to complete the ritual as the Ascendant, and then I am going to kill him! This is your chance. Stand with me. Name me your new master. We will get our revenge. And you will all live again.
His liar's smile spells danger. He knows full well that his kin will die in the ritual, but if any of the bearers of the scar die before the ritual begins, he will lose his chance to perform the rite himself. He needs them to run willingly to their deaths, thinking they stand a chance against their master.
enough! Enough talk and enough lies. You were always weak, brother. We don't follow weak.
This is our only chance to be free, to end centuries of slavery. You will not ruin it, Astarion.
Go for the throat.
Forward.
Shall we dance?
red in tooth and claw. Understood. Another fight. Let's go.
What a mess. Well, at least you've met my family now. He wouldn't throw away centuries of planning on a scrap like this. They were pulled back, just in time. He will be furious! And he'll be even more furious when I get to that crypt and stop him. For what it's worth, thank you. No matter what happens down there, you helped me stand up against him.
How much further can I go? Always a pleasure.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
Can't give up now.